Sri Guru Namaha children. Today we are going to see the continuation of selection process, employee selection process. Okay. Before we saw different type of test and then interview and all. And then in that interview, preliminary interview, structured interview, unstructured interview, panel interview, stress interview, like that we saw. Isn't it? Now we are going to see the factors influencing selection process. See, for factors influencing in the sense, what are the causes? What happened to something happened that affect the employee selection process? Okay, so that only we are going to see. There are five factors: nature of post, number of candidates, selection policy, cost factor or budget, levels of three P's, that is education qualification, experience, and exposure. Nature of post. Process of selection varies according to the type of personnel to be recruited. See what type of post, which one we are going to select, which person we are going to select. That is a big process. Okay. So it is a process of selection varies according to the type of personnel to be recruited. So many persons are applying, so many persons we are selecting, and we are shortlisting all those persons, and then in that to whom we are going to select. That is very important. And the nature of post, which post they are apt, and that person is suitable for which post. That is very important. And number of candidates. In each department, how many people are there? How many vacancies are there? In that vacancies, how many people we are going to recruit? That is very important. So number of candidates, so many people are applying. In that we are filtering some people, and in that also we are filtering somebody, isn't it? So selection process depends on the response of the candidates to the advertisement for the post. So how many people are seeing the advertisement and they are applying for the post? It depends upon the post. Okay. In case of many, shortlisting needs to be done. So we are shortlisting all those whatever applications they are getting. They will never give a job for all the people. They will shortlist the people and then only they will give the job. Okay. Selection policy. So each and every company having a separate selection policies they will follow. Okay. The selection policy and selection process are interrelated. For example, some organizations go for tough selection process, while some organizations go for shorter method. So all the organizations will not follow the same process. So it depends upon the job. They will fix the selection process. Okay. If, for example, the mechanical engineering or electrician like that, machine operators are there in the sense they have more tough selection process. For example, accountant, clerk, like that, if they are working there in the sense, or supervisor, they will have very shorter method. Okay. So the selection process will be very less. So it depends upon the job and vacancy only, they will select the employees. Okay. Cost factor or budget. Longer selection process entails higher cost. That we know very well. So many processes we are having in this, we have to spend more amount. Organization which cannot offer large resources tend to shorten the selection process. So what they will think, no, they should shorten the process. So then only their cost will be reduced. So that they will think, no. So some job only they have some vacancies, some vacancies only they are having so many process, not all the job. Okay. So some departments, I already said supervisor or clerk or accountant like that, they will do very shorter process only, not a lengthy process. Okay. It depends upon the job. Level of educational qualification, experience, and exposure. The selection process depends on the three E's. So based on these qualification only, they are selecting the people. For example, selection process of finance officer, architect, treasurer, etc. is shorter, only few candidates complete with higher qualification. You know very well, many CA graduates, you know that chartered accountants and then architects and all, very few number of persons only will they have qualification. Okay, they are eligible. So what they will do, no, that persons will not be more. That's why it is very complicated. Okay, the process of selection will be more. Okay, so that much education qualification persons we need, and then experience person we need, and then exposure should be there. So all the three E's should be there. Then only we will take the person. Okay, importance of selection: good talent, better efficiency, reduced cost of training and development, reduced turnover, job motivation, other benefits. First, good talented. The person should be talented person. So the proper selection system enables the organization to appoint talented person and thereby leads to improved productivity and profitability. So definitely we need a good talented person, then only the company will grow up, isn't it? So what the talented person they are selecting in business, automatically they will show the improvement in productivity and profitability. Okay, better efficiency. Selection of right person to the right job is sure to produce better quality of work and may facilitate faster achievement of objectives. That you know. Better efficiency. If a talented persons we are recruiting in this, automatically the person will do the job very good, very well. So no need to motivate him. No need to train him. Okay, so the produce better he automatically he will give a better quality of work and then may facilitate faster achievement of objectives. So whatever the company's objective, they can achieve very easily. They can achieve the target very easily. Okay, reduced cost of training and development. If an efficient person, if a talented persons are there, already he is having more experience in the field in the sense, no need to give training for that person, isn't it? So better selection of candidates definitely reduces the cost of training because qualified personnel have better grasping power. So automatically that person is a very talented person, knowledgeable person in the sense he is having a better grasping power. So no need to give training for that person, no need to spend the amount for that particular person. Okay. Reduced turnover. Proper selection of candidates contributes to low labor turnover. So that you know, automatically the turnover will be reduced because we are selecting a particular person, the very well knowledgeable person. Okay, so automatically the labor turnover will reduce. Okay, what is labor turnover? Labor turnover can be defined as the rate of change in a firm's labor force. So, how many laborers are there in the company? It depends. Okay, you need to know the following formula. This formula we can follow. Number of staff leaving divided by total number of staff into 100. So, how many number of staff is leaving? Okay, and then divided by total number of staff into 100. This will calculate its labor turnover. Job motivation. If the right person is selected for the right job, it tends to motivate the person to work more efficiently and effectively. So, the job motivation, main thing we have to motivate the people. If you are not motivating the people, they will never do the work properly. Even if you are doing well in the class, if I am motivating you, very well done children, you are doing good, continue with this, if I am saying this, it will be encouraging for you. So what automatically you will put a more effort to do the things better. So same way only. If we are selecting the right person in the right job, automatically the work will be good and effectively and efficiently. They will do the work. Okay. Other benefits. Proper selection of candidates reduces absenteeism. Yeah. They would pay better attention to their job and take safety precautions which minimize workplace accidents. Oh, definitely it is true. So proper selection of candidates reduces absenteeism. The proper persons we are selecting in the sense they will never take any leave or anything. They will never skip their work. Okay, they would pay better attention. They will give more attention to their job, and then safety precaution which minimize the workplace accident. They can avoid accidents. How in the sense they will take care of themselves. Okay, so what they will do, they will take the safety precautions whatever they are doing. So the workplace they can avoid the accidents in the workplace. Okay, selection differs from recruitment. One minute, children. Are you able to hear me? Okay. Now we are going to see the difference between selection and recruitment. Difference between recruitment and selection on the basis, meaning it is an activity of establishing contact between employers and applicants. So the recruitment is we are encouraging the people to apply for the job. Okay, but selection is a process of picking up more competent and suitable employees. But selection is how many applications we got. In that, we are going to select the suitable person in the suitable job. That is very important role. Okay, and then objective. It encourages large number of candidates for the job. So the recruitment is showing that we are encouraging people to apply for the job. Okay, but it attempts at rejecting unsuitable candidates. In that, how many applicants are there? In that, we are going to select the suitable person, and then we are rejecting the unsuitable candidates. Okay, unsuitable person we are rejecting. Okay, process. It is a simple process that's all because they will apply they will put an application in the organization. That's all. The process is over. But it is complicated process. Why in the sense they have to shortlist, they have to keep a test, and then they have to keep an interview, and then only they will finalize the persons. Okay, approach. It is a positive approach. It is a negative approach because for positive approach in the sense everybody will apply for the job. But here sometimes they may be selected, sometimes they may not. Okay, and then economy. It is an economical method. It is an expensive method. Yes, we are not going to spend any amount for the recruitment, but in a selection, so many processes are there. That's why we have to spend more amount. So it is an expensive method. Less time is required, more time is required. Definitely. So the just they are applying for the job, that is the time the time will be over. So that process will be over. But more time is required. Here we need more time. We have to spend more time for selecting the peoples. Next, we are going to see the placement. Okay, significance of placement, principles of placement. The process of placing the right man on the right job is called placement. So, fixing the particular candidates in the correct place, that is called as placement. Okay, so the process of placing the right man on the right job, okay, is called as placement. Placement may also be defined as the determination of the job to which an accepted candidate is to be assigned and this assignment to that job. So which place we assign for that particular person, that person we are assigning in that job. Where we are placing that person in that job. Okay. The determination of the job to which an accepted candidate. So who is accepting that job. So that person we are going to assign him and then we are giving the job to that particular person. So that is called as placement. And then campus placement. Campus placement is a program conducted within universities or other educational institutions to provide job to students nearing completion. See, you know very well campus interviews. So before you are completing your degree, so many companies will come and interview. Okay. So they will come and find out their suitable person for their company, and then they will give a job for that person, and they will go. So that student will get job before completing his degree. Okay, that is called as campus interview. So the campus placement is a program conducted within the universities. So within the college, within the educational institutions, they are giving job for the students before completing their degrees. There are two types of campus placement programs: on campus placement, off campus, or full campus placement. There are two types they are having. Okay, on the campus, off the campus. Significance of placement: it improves employee selection, it helps in reducing employee turnover, it helps in reducing conflicts rates or accidents, it avoids misfit between the candidates and the job. It helps to avoid short-term shortage. So, what is the significance? What is the main aim of this placement in the sense? It improves employee selection. Automatically, if you are before campus interval, before completing their degree itself, they are getting the job. So they'll become trained. Okay. And then it helps in reducing employee turnover. The turnover automatically will reduce. It helps in reducing conflicts rates or accidents. Before itself, they will go and get trained in the company in the sense automatically they can avoid the accidents, difficulties, everything they are avoiding. It avoids misfit between the candidates and the job. So, which person is fit for this job? They will, they are having the process, no, everything they will finalize it. So, they can fix the suitable person in the job. So, the misfit will not happen. Okay. It helps to avoid short-term staff shortage. So automatically the people are coming and going. Automatically they are recruiting in the sense the shortage of staffs will not be there. So continuous process will be there. So then they can avoid shortage of staffs. It helps the candidates to work as per the predetermined objectives of the organization. Before itself, they will plan. So, which person will work in which place. So, everything they will plan and give. So, everything is determined, predetermined. Okay. So, they will go and settle in their workplace. Okay. It involves assigning a specific rank and responsibility to an individual. So, automatically, the person is getting a responsibility and then specific rank, and then he is showing his individuality. So everything is comes in this placement. Okay. Principles of placement. There are five principles that are followed at the time of placement of an employee. Job first, man next. Job offer, terms and conditions, aware about penalties, loyalty and cooperation. First job first, man next. Okay, first man should be placed on the job according to the requirement. So how they are recruiting, like that they are placing the placement that person is getting. There is no compromise on the requirements for qualification of the man with respect to the job. So whatever qualification we need, that person only they are selecting for that particular job. There is no compromise in that. Okay. Job offer. The job should be offered to the man based on his qualification. So whatever qualification they are having, according to that only they are giving job. Okay. Terms and conditions. The employee should be made conversant with the condition and culture prevailing in the organization and all those things relating to the job. So whatever terms and conditions the company is following, everything the person should follow. That's why they are putting contract. So apart from that contract, they will never act inside the campus. Okay. So that is terms and condition. Aware about the penalty. Sometimes if you did any mistake, they will put penalty for you. So otherwise, one day salary they will reduce. So the employee should also be made aware of the penalties if he or she commits a wrong or lapse. If you did any mistake for your assaultness, if you are learning in the sense you can do any mistakes, they can accept. But after the training period, if you are doing any mistakes, what they will do, they will reduce your salary or they will put penalty for their loss. Okay. Loyalty and cooperation. When placing new recruits on the job, an effort should be made to develop a sense of loyalty and cooperation in him so that he or she may realize his or her responsibilities better towards the job and the organization. So, loyalty in the sense, good name for the company. You should get the good name. Okay, so you should not abuse the name of the company. Okay, so for the full cooperation you should give. You should not fight with any co-workers, or you should not you should not quarrel with anybody else, or you have to behave properly inside the campus. Then only the company name will be the company will get good name. Okay, so the loyalty and cooperation is very much important for a candidate. Okay, thank you, children. I think you people are understand this. If you have any doubt, you can